Hi, my name's Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies, and today I got asked a question. What bow is more noisy, the hunting bow or the target bow? So we've got the Envision and we've got the Elite Verdict here to compare. Now I'm just going to say on noise to start with. Generally the faster the bow, the more noise you'll have as a ballpark thing. Generally the lighter the bow, the more noise you'll have because the mass will absorb some sound. Now, on a bow, if you've got roller slides, the bow will generally be a bit quieter because these cables can't move. If you've got a string stop, the bow will be a bit quieter because the string can't move backwards and forwards. It'll dampen the noise. Now, both the Verdict and the Envision have the same system. The Envision's got a bit smoother cam system than the Verdict, and the speeds are about the same. So when I was asked this question, I really didn't know how to answer it because I thought both bows were quite quiet. And then I thought what I'll do is I'll do a video. So with that, I got a sound meter on my phone which records sound. Now, just me talking, it's recording about 74 decibels. And I thought, well, let's try it from shooting a bow and let's see what sort of noise we get. Now I'm putting the phone in the pouch on my quiver. Now both bows are set at 60 pounds, both are 29 inches. Now there is more stabilizers on the Verdict than on the Envision. And the Verdict has got more mass weight. Okay. Now, I would say the Envision is very quiet, and really it didn't record any more noise than the background noise. The maximum noise being recorded has been 80 decibels. Saying that, I'll say my partner is sleeping inside and she hasn't been woken from me shooting. Okay, now the Verdict is generally set up as a target bow, but there are plenty of people now hunting with a Verdict. Generally because the bows quite not a bad speed, a little bit more forgiving to shoot. So the crossover of hunting and target has been happening for quite a while on many bows, but on this is meant to be a pure target bow, but there are plenty of people hunting with it now. Now, I would say the Verdict is quieter, and it really didn't register any extra noise. But just the bow sounds a little bit quieter, and I think that could be because of the extra weight on the bow. I would generally say the shorter bow should be quieter, but the bow itself, there is more noise in the background than there is from the bow being shot. So there's basically the sound meter, the phone's right next to me. It really can't pick up much difference for the bow being shot. I mean, the palm tree beside me will be generating more noise than my bow. So overall, I feel the Verdict's a little bit quieter than the Envision, but that could be because it's got more weight on it, or it could be because the riser is more solid, so it's got more mass. So not only does it have more stabilizers which absorb shock and noise, but the bow's got more mass. But besides that, they both have the cable slides, they both have string stops, so these are both going to be some pretty quiet bows. So the question is, which bow is going to be quieter? Generally, when you look at a bow for quietness, look at the speed. Does it have roller slides? If it's got roller slides, it's going to be a little bit quieter. If it's got a string stop, it's going to be a little bit quieter. That's generally what you look at. Now, with the strings, if the strings have got more tension on the strings, a little bit quieter generally also, because you're getting rid of that bit of vibration in the strings. But overall, I'd say the verdict's a little bit quieter than the Envision, but both bows are very, very quiet. So I guess my partner's sleeping about 10 meters away from where I'm shooting, and she hasn't woken from the sound of the bow being shot. And I'm in a very open area, and no neighbours are coming out to go, what's that noise? So overall, I'd say the verdict's a little bit quieter, but the noise is minimal. Now, if you want to reduce the noise further, you can add silencers to the strings, to the cables, just to get rid of a little bit more vibration. Rubber, any type of rubber that you fit to the bow is going to absorb more shock and more vibration and a little bit of noise. But it's very, very minimal, and the amount of gain you're going to gain from it, it starts to diminish the more you add. So the first bit's going to add some, but after that it's going to be reduced. Saying all that, the Elite has the limb dampeners already on the bow, so you're not going to pick up a lot by adding dampening systems to the bow. Anyway, I'm Stephen Head from Archery Supplies, but if ever you're in doubt, you can always go into an archery shop and ask to hear the bows being shot, but overall I wouldn't be worried one way or the other. For a hunting bow, I prefer a little bit lighter than heavier. So for me, for a hunting bow, I would choose the Envision over the Verdict. For a 3D bow, I shoot quite well with the Envision, but I'd probably choose the Verdict just because it feels more target orientated to me. Anyway, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Thanks for watching.